Jamaine, what up?
What's good? What's good? Can you hear me?
Perfect, perfect. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Happy to have you, man. Happy to finally get you on and see could we get some sort of update, man. The last we heard, there were heavy rumors you could potentially sign to Matchroom and get the Matias fight. That happened already. Pato ended up fighting him, became the champion, and we just haven't heard anything from you since, your fight with Tio. Um, what is next, brother? What can we expect from you?
Yeah,
When do you get back in the ring? What's shaking, bro?
man. I'm looking for a fight. I'm trying to see which promoter gives me the opportunity to get on their platform and really just get a fight. I'm looking to fight anybody. To be honest, I just gotta stay active. Understand that me as a fighter, I gotta stay active. I gotta be in the ring, and I've been reaching out, trying to see what I can get. But I'm looking to make the right move and have a good next fight, and be lined up for another world title.
I'm almost disappointed, man. You have been living in Dubai. Um, how is it that you're not on a Turkey Al Sheikh card? I know Saudi and Dubai are two different places, but I mean, I'm sure that people know each other. Like, is there any rumors or possibility of you fighting on a Turkey Al Sheikh Saudi Arabia card, or has that not been in the plans just yet?
I love the opportunity to get on one of them cars. I just seen that car line up uh, today with Bivol and they added Shakur on there. So it would be a great opportunity to get on there. As of right now, I don't have any pulls or anybody that got me connected with Turkey Al Sheikh. And you're right, man. I'm an American fighter that be spending a lot of time out in Dubai, and I should be on one of them cards. I was there for the last one when Tyson Fury fought Usyk in Saudi Arabia. So I would definitely love to be fighting there. I feel like I should be fighting there. It's just getting things lined up the right way to make the opportunity happen.
Now, what could you tell us about the situation with Matchroom? Obviously, a lot of us expected you to get the fight with Matias. You were flown out. We seen you in the audience. Then nothing ever happened. No, not even a report that negotiations failed. That your Jamaine Ortiz didn't like the offer. Nothing. It just died out
No,
completely.
those things that we never was even in negotiations for that. Negotiations never even happened for that.
But they didn't fly you out to the fight. Weren't you there?
I was there for the fight, but remember we had I think Michelle. You talking about when Benavidez fought Demetrius Andre, right?
I'm talking when you went to I think you was in the Florida show
When Berlanga fought.
when Malanga fought. Matias was there. You supposedly was flying out. They wanted to see. Did you want to take the fight? Because at that time, Pato wasn't official. But I'm
Yeah,
assuming
but yeah,
that
that's what I was
nothing
looking.
happened.
You know me. Nobody be flying me out. I be flying myself out looking for these opportunities, trying to
Okay.
put myself in situations where I'm getting some confrontation going on, and making sure that either these promoters see me or these fighters see me, making sure that I'm making myself visible so I can get an opportunity to make something happen. Because we all know as much as it happens behind closed doors and managers and promoters, a lot of it can be also be done with us taking the initiative and making sure that we start some stuff where if it sounds interesting to the fans on the internet, then we can make it more of a reality as well.
Absolutely, man. So who is managing you right now? Because we did have Jamel Herring on not too long ago, and he said he had set up a meeting for you and everything, and then you went dark. He said he had something set up with Matchroom for you, and they were interested, and then he hadn't heard of you. So who's managing the career
No,
these days?
I don't have a manager. I think a lot of people have been trying to put me in those conversations because with Matchroom because they see there's a lot of potential, a lot of movement happening with all the 140s they got, and they'll love to see me in there as one of the 140 pounder contenders to be fighting all of them fighters. So it's a good move, but like I said, those conversations never really happened yet. Should get Eddie Earn on here and ask him these questions. That we should be having a video conference about that and seeing what's cracking. Why he can't get me on one of them big fights with Pato or Matias.
So at this point, it's been 6 months since the TO
Yeah.
fight. You don't sound like you got anything lined up. Would you consider Pro Box as an option? Look at Angelo Leo. He signed a Pro Box deal, got 3 fights in 5 months, ended up fighting on a top ranked card and knocking out the champion in his own hometown. And now he's got a new top ranked deal with 2 options on it because of the win over Ronaldo Lopez. Is Pro Box a possibility, or do you think that's too far of a step backwards for you?
I'm taking anything that's on the table. You know, nothing's too much of a step backwards for me. As long as I'm back in the ring, that's what I'm trying to do is just show the people my skills and what I could do. And you know that last fight, you know, I thought I won. I believe I won, but could have left a sour taste in other people's mouths. And I just want to make them swallow and taste that a little bit more when I come back into the ring. And I want to make the people feel my pain and make them feel this urgency and the weight that I've been having to do. So I'm very eager to get back in the ring. And Pro Box, it could be Box Lab, it could be anything that I'm open for the opportunity of working with.
Oh, I love that you said Box Lab. So have you
Yeah.
spoken to someone in that promotions? Because you know they got the connection to MVP. They stay very active. They're going to have a show here July, I think on the 6th of September with Kevin Brown. He's going to be taking on Juan Bauza. It's a great resort. You know, I try to go as much as possible. I'm certainly going to be back for the WBA convention in December. But, yeah, I mean, I think if you make enough noise with MVP, because of their connection with MVP, you can get, the push of Jake. That's not a bad option.
Yeah, you know, I think that would be a good card. I know they're fighting November 15th. If there's a potential for me to jump on that slot on that card, I think that would be a great opportunity. Show the world what I do. I'm gonna destroy my next opponent, and and I'm pretty sure the promoters will be calling again.
Now, you chose to say you're going to destroy. Do you feel like you have pressure to be more of a finisher because you left that fight with Tio in the hands of the judges and things didn't go your way?
Yeah, I think it would be a lie to say that I don't feel a little bit of pressure from the critics and all that to definitely finish it. And the way I feel with my 2 losses on my record is that I did win, and then for some it was very close, and it just puts the pressure on me. Like, you know what, fuck the judges, forget all that bullshit, and let me finish it. Let me just put the icing on the cake and not let it be just close enough or just good enough. Let it be just a dominating, and there's no way that they can side with the other side.
Watching Tio's 2 performances after yours, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, 2 fights after
I
mine
mean, the Claggett,
already.
excuse me. I think it was just the Claggett, but I'll double check.
Um, I
Yeah, he
think
just had the
what I
Claggett
think.
after yours.
Yeah, I think I heard that they said he threw the most punches in the one round or in the fight in his career. I think it went to decision, right? If I'm correct, it went to decision.
Yes, sir.
Uh, it was just another fight, you know. I wasn't that impressed, but it was Teofimo just they was trying to find him another person to engage. You know, it's the promotional company. They was looking for another body to engage a little bit more compared to the last performance, and hopefully that the this guy would engage more. They was hoping that Teofimo would be able to knock him out.
To be clear, you're no longer with Jimmy Birchfield either.
We still working together, but I'm free to be structuring my old deals.
All right, all right. So I got a couple questions for the people here. James Valdez from San Antonio, Texas. What did you learn most in your fight with Teofimo Lopez?
That I learned most. Uh, Sometimes just I'll be having conversations with myself in my head. I'm a type of person that I listen to my corner, I listen to my team very well, but sometimes you just gotta kind of uh, make your own decisions sometimes in the ring, you know. Um, I'll say that, but and again, was just not letting it up to the judges. Just finish strong, finish strong.
I got, it looks like Chad in Canada, big fan from Canada. If you had to face Loma again, what would you do differently?
Unlock him out.
Mm.
I know I'm a bigger and stronger guy in there. I felt it a couple of times when we ruffled and tussled in there, and I should have just kept engaged a little bit more in those instances. And I'm pretty sure he would have walked into one of my punches, and I feel like I could have hurt him really bad.
I got Octo that says, greetings, champ. What type of music do you like to listen to, and who are some of your favorite artists?
To be honest, I don't even listen to that much music. These days, I really don't listen to too much music. But I like listening to dance music, like dance, electronic, house music when I'm when I'm training. I like to listen to rap, old school rap, Jay-Z, Drake, uh, Kanye. I'm a big Kanye fan. So I'll say those are the top three people I listen to.
I got Ruin of 504 New Orleans. When's your promoter getting you back in the ring, champ? You kind of answered that unless you want to add
Yeah.
anything to that.
Nah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm having conversations and hopefully I get to close something out and hopefully I'm in the ring by October, God willing.
All right. We got Joshua, a.k.a. Meech from Charlotte. You beat Tio 7-5 on my scorecard. I think you'll beat Pato too, and you're ranked in the IBF. Would you try to reach out to Eddie and make that fight happen? Flex emoji.
And I want to make every fight happen. Yeah, y'all should know me. I want to make every fight happen. And the champions right now, all four of them, I, for me, it will be a piece of cake. For me, when I fought the guys who were champions and Lomachenko and Teofimo at the time, they were very one of like the top and tougher opponents when it came to being champions. And the champions who have the belts now, I feel like it will be cakewalk for me.
Mm. We got a few more. Next one is from Dodge Hyatt. It says, champ, if you could be in attendance to one fight in history, what fight would it be and why? Can't wait to see you back in the ring. Salute with the salute emoji.
What a good question. What a good question. Oh man. If I could be in one fight, I think a lot of people would be saying like old type of fights, but in all reality, I probably would want to probably be one that a fight that happened within the last 10 years, maybe like Manny Pacquiao versus Oscar De La Hoya. I think that would have been a good fight to attend.
All right. I got Toledo Treese. Are you coming to Border Wars in Wisconsin? And what do you think about Abdullah Mason as a young prospect?
Board Wars in Wisconsin. What's that? I
That's a
don't know what that
USA
is.
box. It's a USA boxing event that we're throwing September 14th. Tough day for a guy like you because that's also
Mm-hmm.
the Canelo date.
Okay, yeah, I won't be there. But Abdullah Mason, he's a beast, man. He's definitely a young star in the making, and he's definitely gonna be world champion.
I got Donald in Baton Rouge. What did you learn from your last fight? You answered that. Next one is Bodywork Boxing. If you could do it over again against Tio, would you take more risks?
For sure, for sure. Like I mentioned before, like I knew I was strong and I was able to body him the times we did ruffle and tussle, and I wasn't the inside, and I knew I would have outmuscled him, and I would have ended up hurting him. So I should have definitely done a little bit more of that.
Mr. Putin says from Brooklyn, I feel like you're the dark horse of the 140. Have you been getting any opportunities from the WBC? I would like to see you get a shot at that belt off of Alberto Puello. I mean, I would like to
Um,
see you get that belt off Alberto Puello.
Now, I haven't got no offers, but like I said, any of them at 140, running it back with Teofimo, Rayo, Puello. Who's the other one got the belt? Baro, all of them. I think those are great fights. And having a rematch with Teo and a fight with any of them, I'll be guaranteed world champion.
Have you met Puello in the amateurs, being that y'all both Dominican, or no?
No, I
Okay,
never fought in DR as an amateur.
all right. I got Hector Rivera. Having two close fights with champions, do you believe you can be a gatekeeper?
I think they try to treat me as a gatekeeper. I feel that. I definitely feel that, and that's why I got to get back in the ring, get another shot, and show them that I'm not a gatekeeper. That once I get the strap, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna show them that.
James in Atlanta says, word on the street is your best friend, Tio, is scared to fight. What some fans would consider a no-name champion in Brian Norman. You take all the tough fights, so are you going to 147, and would you be willing to take the Brian Norman Jr. fight first?
Brian Norman, not familiar.
He's the one that beat Giovanni Stantilian. He got interim status, and now he's elevated to full WBO champion. He's been in the news a lot because Tio was supposed to fight him, but decided that he doesn't want to fight him in New York, only wants to fight him in LA, and that fight
Okay,
got
go.
scrapped.
Yeah, I'm willing to go up to 147 too to fight. I want to become world champion at 140 first, but if an opportunity comes to have a big fight and be world champion at 147, I'll take the jump. Just like I did my first fight for a world title came at 140. I'm like, I'm jumping on the opportunity.
For sure.
Mm.
Which world did you think you were robbed against Vasil Lomachenko?
I do.
And I think that is the last one. Two-Tone, you ain't got anything for Jamaine before we let him cut out?
Yeah,
Yes,
salute Jermaine. I wanted to ask you, you went through a tough fight with Vasil Lomachenko, tough fight with Teofimo Lopez. I kind of feel that you're just that one fight victory away from a breaking through. What do you think is going to take you over the top to winning that big signature Jamaine Ortiz fight?
Which fight is gonna? You're saying, hold on. Which fight is gonna make me
Yeah, like what's
bring
going
me
to
over to
take
be
you
the
over the
top?
top because you've arguably beat Lomachenko, you arguably beat Teofimo, and like I feel like my man like you need a soft touch or something. Like you need a showcase fight. You need to be like a headliner. Like what's going to take you over the top?
I think a performance. Hold on, guys, because my phone's on 1%, so I don't want to turn it off on you guys. So let me just plug this in so I don't
You
get
got
tapped
it.
out. I don't get tapped out. All right. Now, so that fight, I think anybody, I really feel in my heart, man, that me being a main event, I guess, with any of these guys, it's gonna be the way I perform. With any of these world champions right now, and the way I perform, and the way and what I'm gonna do to them, that's gonna bring me over the edge, and then they're gonna try to challenge me, and it's how I keep on repeating it, and that's what I'm excited for. I know, like you said, I'm that one fight away and I feel the same way. It's just that one performance away of having a breakthrough, and then having the opportunity and showing them that I'm really that dog and destroying people. You know, they got the vicious side out of me right now.
I guess the last one is coming from Phoenix, Arizona. Bilo says, what's good, champ? What are some things you do to work on your mental game? Any chess, meditation, or reading? Looking forward to see you get back in the ring.
For my mental game, I have a lot of patience, and for my mental game, it's all mental, and it's all mental. And people ask me this all the time. It's a little bit of how I was raised and a lot of it of how I operate and how I think. But I'm kind of, I live in a little bit of a delusional world where I just feel like world goes my way. However I want it to go is going to play out. And I'm just very positive. I don't put any negativity. I don't allow any negativity to come in within my circle, within my mind. And I definitely stay close to God, you know, definitely read the word, read scripture, and that I think that's what helps me keep my mind focused and on the right path.
That's what's up, champ. Well, thank you once again for coming on. Those
Wait,
all
I got one more question.
you got it.
Yeah.
You was in camp with Edwin De Los Santos. Y'all was in the Airbnb. Y'all had the Dominican music popping. I need to know, where is Edwin at? Cause I need him to be calling out
For
Shakur
real.
Stevenson. Do you know where his whereabouts is at? Where is Edwin De Los
I
Santos?
don't know, but you know what? I'll reach out. I'll reach out. I don't know where he at right
Please.
now. I think he's in Philly. I think he's in Pennsylvania.
I heard he's in DR still.
So he's probably still in
Find
DR. I
out
don't
for me.
know.
Find out for me. I had asked Jose. Jose told me he was in DR.
So he's probably in DR. Jose be knowing everything.
Well, champ, give out your social media for anybody that's not following you can do so. And once again, thanks for jumping on. And give me this last question. Tank is rumored to be fighting Rayo, who you said you'd like to fight. The rumor is he's moving up to 140, and he's gonna fight Rayo November 2nd. How does that fight play out? Is Rayo gonna pull off the upset or what?
I don't think Rayo pulls the upset. It's funny they just go to 140 when they find an easy opportunity to just snatch titles and then probably vacate it when there's a tough challenge in front of them. But
Mm.
I mean, by they you mean Tank.
the team, the team that moves him, obviously the
Okay.
team that moves him. I'm pretty sure as a fighter and Tank, he's willing to fight in anybody and will want to stay. But the way they move him is, like when they did with Barrios, get that title, come back down, not fight 140 for a long time, and then they see an easy opportunity to go back. Who knows if it gets tough, come back down. Um, but I see Tank winning by knockout.
Well, champ, appreciate you, man. Thanks for jumping on with us.
No, thank y'all.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Jamaine Ortiz.